2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. We've managed to leave the theme parks of Orlando and head into the beautiful Bay Hill Club and Lodge. What do you think of this place, Rich?
Well, this is the King's golf course, isn't it? Arnold Palmer, and this golf course is everything and then some. It's big, it's beautiful, and it is difficult. Luke, I only played here twice in all my years on tour because I was afraid of it. I never had a good round here, and I've never had a good round since. But in saying that, these players love coming here. They come here because of the golf course and the difficulty of it, as well as to honor Arnold Palmer, the gentleman who really took our game into a new dimension back in his day. It's especially known for its last 3 holes, Luke. A very short par 5, then a very long, difficult par 3, and then how do you escape the last hole? Water, water everywhere on the second shot. How many times have we seen Tiger Woods hole a birdie putt on the 18th green for the victory? More times than I can count. What an incredible venue for a great championship. This golf course is loved by most on the PGA Tour.
I know, I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. Currently 1 under for the round. The second hole is a long par 3, old typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
Opting for the 5-iron.
This one looks to be in a pretty good line.
Oh, almost went in. Oh, that's a great shot. It sets up a wonderful birdie look here at the second.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one. John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Xander Schauffele as he gets set for his next shot here on the 6th.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the 3rd.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number 1. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
Second shot here on the 3rd. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. That was special.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
The putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The first of the par 5s, Rich, the 4th hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Good play there, Rich. I like it a lot.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And they'll tap this in for birdie. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. He's currently tied for 5th. The 5th at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards, Reg. Placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. This one's for birdie. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th, Rich. A lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
You like that, didn't you? Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we? Playing their 4th shot. They've holed it. That'll be for birdie. Well, that'll move her up the leaderboard as well. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here. Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And down it goes. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. He's currently tied for 1st. Let's have a look at the 7th hole, a par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Oh, that was so close to going in. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Time to head to the 11th hole now for this highlight.
Good look here for a second shot. Extravagant effort there by Schauffele.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
Not bad. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Opting for the 9-iron. This is looking pretty good in the air. Wow, what a shot. Well, that'll set up a birdie bid, Rich.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Leading by a shot after that hole. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front 9, the 9th, and what a tough tee shot it is.
Is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in two. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front nine, and one they have to find the fairway with.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards. Had a fantastic drive.
That was a beauty.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Let's check out this great shot by Lexi Thompson a moment ago. Okay, let's get back to the action. This putt is about 8 feet. I like the look of this. And that's for birdie. Well holed. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Always great to be in the lead, Luke. There's no doubt about it. But let's face it, lots of golf yet to be played. Let's see how this player handles it. Absolutely tattooed that one.
Well, let's catch up with this play just a moment ago.
Fantastic touch on this one.
Beamer, that was right out of your playbook. A touch of wizardry. Let's return to live play now. Second shot here on the 10th hole. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. That's a good-looking shot there. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 third, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
Oh, well played. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
He sits in first position. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer is really starting to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds, out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
That's well played. Pin high. 4 feet to the cup. Oh, what a stroke. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
That's tidy. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
This is a beauty of a third. Good stuff.
And back to the course with the live action. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. And another of the uphill par 3s, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
And tidy looking shot, that one. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
And this is quality play. Still on top of the leaderboard. As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
That was wonderfully done. From around 120 yards here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie. Here's Ricky Fowler from earlier. That's an absolute peach. Well played. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Lining up the birdie putt here. Looking good. Yep, you'll take that. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Well, one of the great parts of the finish here of Bay Hill's Club and Lodge, Rich, is the fluctuations in scoring, and it all starts here at the par 5 16th.
Luke, you got to take advantage of this par 5. It's just over 500 yards. Find the fairway. Don't flirt with either of those bunkers out there. Second shot should be with a middle to long iron to a green that's surrounded by water on the left and bunkers on the right. But still, it's a great opportunity to make 4 or better.
Oh, well done. Well, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet.
On a nice line.
Well played. What an eagle. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we? Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, Rich, how good is that? That's incredible.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. The par 3 17th, Rich, has got a wonderful atmosphere around it. It looks visually quite stunning, but my word, it's a brute.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
This putt coming up is for birdie. It's on a great line. Oh, just missed. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now over to Ricky Fowler, sitting at 6 under for the day, currently tied for 9th. Well, that'll play, and that will take him to 7 under. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his 2nd shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. This one is right down the pipe. Well, that's beautifully judged. A birdie putt awaits. Ouch, that hurts. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. That's pretty nice, eh, Rich?
Who doesn't like to be the leader? It's always good. No matter the first round, you'd rather have it the last round, though. But I got to say, good start.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.